Stefador's Jewelry and More, and we are now unboxing the November 2022 Sam's Bead Box called the Quiltin' Bee. This is the November box. Again, I apologize for being behind, and here is our list of beads. It says we have $80 in retail value here. Let's read the story. Quiltin' Bee. I think it's amazing how quilts bring communities together. Often made by many hands. Quilts are passed down as treasured heirlooms in my family. Quilts are often made to cozily welcome little ones, but even more, quilts are something we share collectively. Growing up in the San Francisco Bay Area, I always heard about the AIDS Memorial Quilt, which was started here to honor those we have lost. Over nearly 4 decades, thousands of people have come together to contribute to the quilt, which is now over 50,000 panels. In viewing the quilt online, I couldn't help but be moved by the joy and love of each colorful panel. While this is not a quilting subscription, surprise, Rachel and I were inspired by the joy of the community quilts offer. For this month's Bead Box, we imagine a patchwork quilt of our own, choosing an electric mix of motifs such as hearts, birds, fruits, and florals in a palette of pink opal, lavender amethyst, orange, and copper. The vintage style heart pendants and tiara cast bird connector almost look like quilt pieces themselves. I'm excited to see what you create. Please share finished pieces of our gem chat community on Facebook with the hashtag Sam's Bead Box November 2022. And like I said, this is called the Quiltin' Bee. Here's our candy. I am going to open this up. And then I will sort these out and we will get ready for the November unboxing that I am behind on. And unfortunately, I probably won't have the December box until after I return in end of December to get to my doctor's appointments. So let me get these put in order and I'll be right back. Okay, our first piece that we have is the Chex Glass Fire Polish Faceted Round 20s Glam 10mm 15-piece strand. Are the pieces in all of their glam. Beautiful, beautiful. We have the Glass Pinch Bead Lavender Amethyst Copper 4x5mm, approximately 100 pieces. So this is a pinch bead, so that you get a good view. Okay, here we have the Chex Glass Daisy 12mm 8-piece mix, and here are some of them. Very pretty bead. They're not going to come out, but anyway, there they are on the back. Have the Chex Glass Vintage Style Floral Heart Autumn Luster mix at 17x18mm. There are 3 pieces here. Absolutely gorgeous. Got a nice sparkle to them. Very pretty. Definitely got the luster. Have the Chex Glass Melon Copper Wash in garnet and lavender. 8mm 20-piece mixed strand. There we go. This says it's a mix of copper wash and garnet and lavender. Not sure if I'm seeing lavender. I can see garnet, but it could be my lighting. But I'm not seeing the lavender. Not saying it's not there. Definitely see garnet. two different kinds. This is a Chex Glass Groovy Opal in pink opal bronze. It's a 9 by 16 millimeter. There's 4 pieces. And then we also have the Chex Glass Beating Heart in pink wash vitriol. It's a 14 by 17 millimeter in 3 pieces. So here are the two different types in this bag. Very pretty. Okay, I could see the whole quilting thing coming together. We have the Chex Glass English Cut Lavender Amethyst Golden Luster. These are 3.5 millimeter, approximately a 50-piece strand. And I do like the English cut. These are by far the smallest that I've seen. There we go. A little bit different looking when they're this small on the English cut, but that's what it says it is. There we go. Very pretty. Nice for spacer beads. Chex Glass Dragonfly Lavender Silk Picasso, 17.5 millimeter, and also in this bag is the Chex Glass Carved Bird Purple Opal Copper, 11 by 21 millimeter. There is the Lavender Silk Picasso Dragonfly. There we go. Very pretty. And then we have the carved purple opal bird. Very cute. And I believe the bead hole on this is in the belly to the back, so it would sit like that. The carnelian in freeform pendant, it's heated and dyed, 25 by 35, 1 piece. It's like a cabochon with a drilled hole in it. And this is a freeform carnelian. Again, getting lots of carnelian in these boxes. Very pretty. Hematite rose gold plated. It's 8 millimeters, 7.5 inch strand. Very pretty. More hearts. It's a rose gold or hematite heart. Rose gold. Very nice. The Chex Glass Flower Bead Cap Pink Orchid Mix, and it's 9 by 5 millimeter, approximately 20 pieces. Very pretty. These are indeed bead caps, so these would make nice accents to any of the beads that we've seen here so far. Also make great individual beads with some homemade beads. My mind's always working in different ways. Chex Glass Grapes Lavender Amethyst AB 10 by 16 6-piece set. I say it. They look, they remind me of the vintage water goblets or wine goblets that my mother had when we were children. She had the vintage pitcher and goblet set on the tray. It is that same amethyst AB look, and that's what this reminds me of. Oh my gosh, talk about bringing back my childhood to me. Did your parents ever have those vintage picture and drink goblets? I loved them. I wish we still had them. I think my mom might have one or two. But that's what these remind me of, these grapes. We have the Chex Glass Kiwi Oval Pink Opal Bronze Luster, 10 by 5 by 14 millimeter. It's an 8-piece set. They definitely look like a kiwi center. So that's pretty cool. And what color was this? Pink Opal. Pink Opal. Or some pink rhodonite faceted rounds, 8 millimeter. It's a 15-inch strand. I love rhodonite. I have some rhodonite in my stash, and I am seeing more rhodonite come across in these unboxings as well. But these are faceted rhodonites. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Trying to get a good hit on those facets. Sorry about my dogs. I have the checked glass 4-point Orion spacer, stone luster mix, 2 by 5 by 4 millimeters, approximately 60 pieces. Great little 4-point spacers. Very pretty. Definitely have that carnelian and purple lavender theme going on. Okay, I think we've got that there. It's got the luster to it. I hope that's clear. I can't tell. There we go. There, now you can see it. Chex glass Druck round, the molted stone Picasso, 8 millimeter, approximately 25 pieces. There we go. You can see the Picasso finish on them. Very beautiful. The Chex glass Druck round cotton candy opal, 6 millimeter, approximately a 33-piece strand. Definitely say cotton candy. Totally out of the box of the mix here. Well, not really, because some of the hearts had that pink opal luster, so that would go great with those. I have the Chex glass petal leaf purple opal, 12 by 14 millimeter, 12-piece set. And here you go. This gives you a nice little look at these leaves. Alright, and here we have the Tiara Cast Paloma Bird bead antique copper plate, 8 by 14 by 5 millimeter. There's 2 pieces. And then there's a floral Paloma link, antique copper plated, and it's 13 by 14 by 5 millimeter in 1 piece. So let's look at the Tiara Cast. Go. Very quilty. Very pretty. It's got double holes on either side. Here's the birds. So that concludes the November box 2022 for Sam's Bead Box. I didn't mention which one was my favorite in the last video, so I will try to do that now. The dragonfly and the bird are probably my favorites, and then of course the Tiara Cast pieces. And as far as with the beads go, I really like the grapes because they bring me back to my childhood. Definitely these little 3 millimeter English cuts and these daisy pieces. And I also liked a lot these bead caps along with these little spacers. So those are kind of my favorites, but I don't know what I'll put together with this box, but when that video comes out, you'll be the first to see it. But until then, I've got other unboxings to do, and I am just trying to catch up on all my unboxings, and then we'll start making some jewelry with some of these unboxings. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't, please do so. Also, click that bell, and that helps my algorithm. And guys, thank you so much for subscribing. I can't believe it. I'm already almost at 300, and maybe by the time this video gets out, it will be. And I can't thank you enough. So I apologize for being behind on these. Like I told you before, I am a truck driver, and when I get home is when I can get my packages. And unfortunately, this round through Thanksgiving, I got sick, so I've been home. But I'm getting ready to go back out, and I thought I would try to get a few of these unboxes recorded, so you may be seeing these come out one after another, and then I'll be able to start doing some jewelry from there. So again, thank you for being a part of the Stefador's family, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future, and I'm sure we'll be doing a future giveaway before long. So just stick with me, and we've got some shares to do, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.